Hey guys, welcome back. Today I thought we would do an Ulta Shop With Me. It's been a minute since I filmed one of these and they have so much new stuff, and they're also running amazing sales this month, but I feel like there's so many good new body care finds, so I want to go check things out, see what's new in the beauty section, in makeup, perfume, body care, and see what we come home with. So let's go ahead and get to shopping. So like I mentioned, Ulta's running some really great sales. So they were promoting this right up front. These sales end this week Saturday, but they have a big sale on the Redken leaders. I'm a huge fan of Redken hair products. I love the extreme length line. I feel like it does so much for hair, including protein and moisture, which you definitely need both. So that one's always been a favorite for me. I know a lot of people rave about the All Soft line as well. They also have a blonde line too, which I'm kind of curious about. All of this stuff for body care is buy one get one 40% off. You know I love these brands like Tree Hut. They only had a couple of their scrubs up here, but I definitely have more to check out in the back with some new scents. Hemp's, of course, I'm a big fan of too, and you can mix and match these things. They also have Bubble skincare, which is pretty popular, and then Method, which I was on the hunt for this body wash because it's been going viral over on TikTok. It's a new marshmallow scent, so I definitely wanted to pick that up. But there was some other scents in that line too, like this one is coconut, passion fruit, and mango, and they also had this one here that was a pear, red berries, and mandarin, but I definitely went for the vanilla one. And then Naturium is also part of this buy one get one 40% off. I've been eyeing this body butter from them, so I think I'm going to grab that. They just were displaying a couple of their skincare things too, but they do have some more stuff in the back that I might check out to take advantage of this sale. Also up front was the new Sol de Janeiro Coco Cabana, or 39 now. They didn't have very much left of this, so I actually wanted to grab a backup mist because apparently this is limited edition and we didn't have this one for years, guys. So I really wanted to make sure that I would not be without it. It's one of my favorite coconut scents because it is a little bit more gourmand, toasted coconut, very edible smelling, and it's only at Ulta. So time to snag it now. This was adorable, but they had a little Tarte and Duncan collection. Surprisingly, they did not have a big display for this. I just saw this small one up front, but they have these cute little lip products with the charms on it. I think they could have done a little bit more for the collab because not all the products had charms. Like the stains did not come with a charm, and I really wanted the lip tint stains. So there was two of the stains. It also had one of the juicy lip plumps, which I really like that formula, and that does come with the little iced coffee charm. So cute. And one of their melt masks, which I definitely have not tried. So I don't know, what do you guys think of this collab? I definitely think they could have done more with it, but I am kind of curious about it. Okay, this is cute too, but Fenty has a collaboration with Smurfs because Rihanna is playing the Smurf in the front, so she's the voice actor. So they did a whole collection. Look at this little mushroom sponge. I mean, that is adorable. I also really liked the lip gloss that they had. It had this like matte soft packaging with the Smurf on the cover, and it was like a really pretty light purple shade. I did swatch it for you guys, which I'm going to show here. So this is the purple Smurfette one. As you can see, I really want the body butter in this collection, but I think that might be a Sephora exclusive. Look at this little lipstick too, the flower inside. This is pretty cute. This is the way to do a collab in my opinion. I did take a look at Anastasia because they had a couple new products in, and it looks like they did have their new bronzers available. I've been hearing some hit and miss things about these. Some people were saying the tones look a little bit off. I don't know. I would be curious in trying these. It just feels like Anastasia's latest releases haven't been hitting the way that they used to, and I would like to see them get some more popularity. But I did swatch a couple of the kind of lighter tones, and they did seem a little patchy in the swatches, but maybe it's just because they are so pigmented. Of course, I need to try it on the face to really see a difference. I really like the lightest shade. I think that's the one that would work the best for me personally. And then they also have these new like cream trios as well. I think you can use it as blush or lip color, but it comes with 3 different shades. There's more pink one, and then this one has more of the peachy tones. So those are also new. It looks like they're missing one of the shades as well. So it looks like there's another one in the collection. I did see from Tarte they have a new freckle stamp. Everyone's else been into these faux freckles lately. I do have freckles on my nose, so I feel like I could enhance those if I wanted to, but I also feel like I might mess it up. Again, there's their lip stains, and then they have these lip and cheek multi-sticks, which I actually kind of like these. They're little click-up pens. This is the really pretty pink called Baby Doll. I swatched a couple of the shades, and they are so creamy and very pigmented, so I definitely have my eye on these. I tend to like a lot of Tarte's releases. They always come out with so many things. I feel like something for everyone. And then Urban Decay, I don't know if I've gone over these yet. They're liquid shadows. I was not a fan of these. I feel like they are like tight on the eyes. You can definitely feel them, and they're not that shimmery. I actually prefer their eyeshadow sticks over the liquid ones. These are actually supposed to be eyeshadow stick shades of the shades in the original Naked palette, which I think is kind of a fun idea. So they have different shades to match up, and these I do like, but I mean, there is a ton of shadow sticks on the market right now. Benefit launched some new highlighters, and they feel so nice. I really want to try the Glow La La. They're almost like a wet feel, so they're like a cream-ish formula, but also I feel like they have more of a powder finish, and ooh, these are so pearly and sparkly. So I definitely have my eye on a couple of those. They also came out with a couple new shades in the Benetint, which it's about time. I feel like we've been needing some new shades in that one lately since tints have been all the rage. But I did swatch some of those highlights for you. As you can see, they are super shiny. But guess who else came out with highlights? Nars did too. So it's like, which one is going to be better? The Nars ones are definitely more of a powder finish, but I almost feel like the Nars ones don't enhance texture as much. They seem a little bit more smooth on the skin. So maybe this would be the better option if you want, you know, more of that subtle, not super shimmery highlight that's not going to enhance texture. I feel like that would be a good option. They do have some pearly shades as well. I feel like Too Faced always has something new. I did kind of share their eyeshadow sticks. These are actually my favorite eyeshadow stick because they're insanely sparkly. They're more sparkly than anyone I've tried. So I've been loving those. They also have their ribbon. I think it's supposed to be a tubing mascara, and I've been meaning to try that because that looks really good. I just haven't bit the bullet yet. And then these were definitely new. I haven't seen these yet, but they came out with Kissing Juicy Tints. So they have the Kissing lip oils, but now these look like more of lip tints. So I'm not sure if they're supposed to be more mattifying. They kind of look almost like a matte, but they're supposed to be moisturizing. I have so many lip products at this point, so I don't know if that's something I will try or not, but this is the jelly lip oils that they came out with. I think they changed the name to glosses because I thought they were lip oils before. Okay, It Cosmetics has a new concealer out. I've been hearing some good things about it, actually. It's their new serum concealer. It's supposed to have, you know, all the good ingredients. It Cosmetics is always about skincare, and I feel like it might be a little more radiant. So it's supposed to be good for more fine lines under the eyes. Great for 40 plus, it says. So I'm definitely curious in trying this one and seeing how I like it. I just hope that it will stay well for me, because sometimes if it's too moisturizing, it might not last as well. They have these little sun blushes too, but I'm pretty sure these already I went over in the past. They're like little cream blush bronzer hybrid. But that's a little break from makeup. Let's move on to fragrance because there's a lot to talk about. Noyz. Okay, you know how I feel about this brand. They're not always my favorite, but I will say these body mists they came out with, I feel like these are some of their better scents in the line, and they're pretty like crowd pleasing. So they have this gorgeous honey scent called Listen Honey, and it smells like straight up honey. Now this price though, $42. We're getting up there for body mist, but all the high-end brands are doing it now, so I guess they don't want to be like a drugstore price point, because then what's the point? This one is called Salty. It's going to be that salty skin kind of smell. And then we also have Juicy Chaos. I think Salty is definitely my favorite one of the bunch. The honey definitely is second. All of these do smell good, but yeah, I do have a hard time with the $40 fragrance mist lately. We also have some new perfumes. Gucci has a new Flora Gorgeous Gardenia Intense version. So this is like the new version of the light pink bottle you see here. That's one of my favorites from Gucci, and this definitely has a similar DNA, I thought. but it definitely was more intense. So I do kind of have my eye on this one. I love that they have Miley Cyrus as the cover girl for the Gucci Flora Lime. But yeah, I haven't liked one of these in a while since the pink one came out, so now this is probably one of my favorite ones. I forgot about the yellow one too, but I might have to get that one. We'll see. And then I was so excited to smell the new Prada. This is the Prada Paradoxe Radical Essence. And look at this right here. Salted Pistachio Accord, Neroli, and Creamy Sandalwood. You know, my ears perked up when I saw a pistachio note. I definitely still got a similar Prada Paradoxe DNA, but I really could not get a good read on this one in store. I feel like it's one I would have to try again or try with no other fragrances on. Maybe at home. I think they might be sending it over, but just know it wasn't very gourmand. It was not like a big noticeable pistachio in my opinion, just on first sniff. Here we go with more body mist. Lake and Skye also came out with body mist, and these I think were even more expensive. I think they were like $45. Pretty pricey, but they did have some different scents for them. The 222 one, the Cosmic Plus Cocoa, that one smelled a lot like their original. Their strawberry one was probably my second favorite, but it kind of gave me a little bit of Fleur strawberry letter vibe. So these are supposed to be hair and body mist. Oh wait, I guess these are $32, so not quite $40 like the Noyz, but still it's a little pricey. So you might want to save for one of those Ulta 20% off coupons. And then Paris Hilton had a new scent out that kind of gave me cucumber melon vibes, so I kind of passed on that. But I really like this new one from Snif. It's a new fragrance mist called Spray Tan, and this smells so good. It legit smells like spray tan. Like you just got a spray tan. It's not the stinky self tanner. It smells so good. Like, you know how tanning oil sometimes has like carrot in it? It smells just like that. But there's also like banana and like a sunscreen note to it. It's so good. I definitely want to get this. I think they're sending it over, but I absolutely would recommend. It's one of my favorite like beachy scents. And Snif also brought Crumb Couture in Ulta stores finally, so now you can smell it in person. If you've been on the fence about this one, this is one of their hit fragrances. It smells to me like a blueberry croissant. It's so realistically edible and gourmand. Such a good one. I really love it, and I feel like the Snif price point's pretty good. $65 for the 1 ounce size. So now you can smell it in Ulta stores. I totally forgot that Ulta sells Tatcha now, but they have a new skin kind of milky moisturizer. You know, the skin milks are so popular right now, and I do like Tatcha skincare, so I do kind of have this on my wish list right now. I just love their packaging. It's so luxe, and it kind of seems like it'd be a lighter version of their dewy skin cream since it's in that same kind of purple packaging. But yeah, I would be kind of curious in trying this out as like a more lightweight moisturizer for myself. And then here's all the goodies from Tria. Like I said, they have so many new launches, including this new body line. It's their new Body by Tree Hut. Personally, I think the packaging on this is just kind of boring comparing to what they have already. So I didn't really get anything from this line. I'm more interested in their other products. Like the packaging is just not drawing me in. I did want to pick up this new Flower Milk Scrub. I had my eye on this. It's an Ulta exclusive, and let me tell you, it smells so good. If you like more of a musky milk scent, it is so nice. But they have even more scents, you guys. They have a blue musk, which is definitely a true musk. I feel like some of you guys are really going to like this one. Perfect for a clean girl kind of hygiene routine. Palm Grove was definitely a little more like cologne-like or men's aftershave. I wasn't really feeling that one as much. I did like this one though, the Lychee Kiss. It's a little bit more tart lychee, but I did end up picking it up. Look at this sparkle though. Oh my gosh, this is one of their new sparkly scrubs, but I don't think it's supposed to leave sparkles on the skin. I'll still have to try it out and see. And then Santal Haze. This is like true sandalwood, which I'm surprised they haven't had one of these out before. So if you guys like sandalwood scents, I know there's a lot out there, you'll probably like that. And they also have these new body serums, which are really nice. So I did want to pick up one to try, which I did want to go with the vanilla one since I do love my vanilla scent. So we're definitely going to be grabbing that. And then lastly was all the new drugstore makeup they had right up front. So how cute is this display from NYX? They had their smushy, their matte lip balms, which is interesting, but they're kind of almost like this silicone or velvety feel on the lips, but they're not drying, and they do glide on like a lip balm. So definitely a different concept. I did pick up a couple and I have been trying them, and I think they're interesting, but I don't know if it's something I'm really like super excited about, I will say. They also had all the new e.l.f. goodies, and look at this ginormous primer. They have a huge power grip. It is 3 times the original. So if you love power grip, you have to grab that. They also came out with this new, it's like a hydrating skin tint with SPF, which I've actually been liking this one. I think it's really nice. I know I haven't really done a video on it yet. It's part of their Halo Glow line, and I've been really liking it this summer. I don't find it to be too glowy, but it looks pretty. It looks like skin, and I do recommend it. They are like way sold out of their cheek and lip stains though. This is their new formula, and it's really good, so it makes sense that they are sold out in store, but should be available online, and I'll definitely link it for you. But I do love the new lip and cheek stain as well. And then I did not see this before from Maybelline. Their brow gel that they have, their Super Lock, now comes with tinted colors, which I thought was nice because sometimes I need a little bit more to fill in the like sparse coloring, so I feel like that could be definitely helpful for me, and I might have to pick that one up. Okay, Ulta had way too much new stuff that I wanted, and again, the sales I could not resist. The Tria stuff was like a buy one get one half off, and I did get a few things because they have so many new scents right now, and you guys know I love their scrubs, but I am very picky about which ones like I bring home because obviously I can't use them all up that fast. So, but I do go through them, I would say fairly quickly, because I like to use 1 or 2 times a week. But I really fell in love with these 2 scents right here. So first of all, Flower Milk. This is amazing. I love like the 60s, 70s kind of print that this is. It is so fun. This reminds me of a very soft, milky, almost lavender. I think it is beautiful and just, you know, really soft, and will pair well with a lot of different shower routines. This one has top notes of wildflower honey, middle notes of vanilla, and the base is coconut milk. So there's definitely a milky vibe with this, but for some reason I'm getting more of a slight lavender. Very subtle though, and it kind of reminds me of like the Bath & Body Works Milk line a little bit, both like a touch of lavender. It's really good, so I had to pick that up. I also got their Lychee Kiss for something a little more fruity, and this one was so fun because it actually like looks sparkly in the package, but this glitter should not transfer on like your skin or anything, but it is so sparkly. So I did pick this one up. This is a very fresh fruity scent. It's not quite as sweet as I was hoping, but I did want to try this one. The notes though are lychee, mango, and palm sugar. But for me, it almost gives more tart fruity fresh. It's not super sweet, but I do want to try this one out. But I feel like prefer the Flower Milk scent. I wasn't like in love with their summer line. I also wanted to try this. This is a new product from them. It's a Hydra Glow Body Serum, and I actually quite like this. It's kind of like a lotion, but it's very watery, almost gel-like, because it is supposed to be more of a serum. So I feel like this is great for summertime, and I picked it up in their vanilla scent, which if you guys have tried this one, it's a very subtle, soft vanilla, but I love this formula. It dries really fast, it doesn't leave a sticky residue, and it does feel really hydrating, like a fresh drink of water. So I'm excited to try this one a bit more, but so far I do really like this new serum. It's supposed to have hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, and niacinamide. Now everyone was going crazy for this new Method body wash. I don't know why this was going so viral. This one is their new, it's limited edition in this like shower readings collection. It gives me like psychic vibes. It's called the Sovereign. It has marshmallow, vanilla bean, and spun sugar. So of course all the gourmand lovers were going crazy over this, and I've been using this one actually quite a lot. I feel like I've almost used half the bottle. It is a warm, I would say more warm vanilla, but honestly, like if I'm going for a vanilla body wash, I'm gonna buy the Athena Club vanilla. That one is the best vanilla I have found that's more affordable. So I wasn't really impressed with this. I don't think it's worth the hype. To me, it just seems really basic, and I've definitely had better marshmallow vanillas than this one. But if a warm, like almost cashmere like vanilla sounds good to you, you might like this, but it was kind of a miss for me, but I'm still going to use it up. So the Naturium body care is newer at Ulta, and they were also, I think, buy one get one half or 40%. So I did pick these up. This was a repurchase for me. I've gone through 2 of these now and I really love this. I feel like the ingredients are just great. This is their Glow Getter multi-oil body wash. So it's gonna be super ultra hydrating and give you that luxe kind of oil lather feel in the shower. It does not strip the skin at all. It doesn't really have a scent, but I just feel like it is so nourishing and good for the skin. Whereas like some scented body wash, I feel like they don't do a whole lot for hydration, but just give you a nice scent in the shower. So you can go in with this after more of your scented one or use this by itself, but I've gone through so many of these and I think they are really great. I also wanted to try their body butter. It's the Glow Getter multi-oil body butter. This just sounded so good, and I feel like, again, this is going to be so hydrating for the skin. I've heard really good things. I think Hailey Bieber actually used this in a video, like it was in her body care routine. So I definitely want to try this body butter. Let me just do a little sample here so we can see the formula. It has that nice, it looks like it's gonna be thick, but once you kind of blend it into the skin, it's definitely more, I would say, lightweight. But I feel like that's gonna be so pretty and give you a really nice, like almost body oil shine, but using a body butter instead that like sinks into the skin a little more quickly. I did grab a backup of the Sol de Janeiro 39 mist just because they keep saying that this is limited edition, and I'm scared it's gonna be gone for a while again. This is one of my favorite coconut scents because it is more of a gourmand toasted coconut. It's not like sweet tropical coconut. It's definitely, if you like gourmands, if you like the 71 scent, you will like this one. It's like a coconut version of 71. So if you thought 71 smells like popcorn, don't buy this because you're probably going to think the same thing. I will say though, I do think they changed the formula of this slightly. I feel like that always happens when they bring stuff back after many years, but it does not seem as popcorny as it used to be. I feel like it used to have more, even a more gourmand touch in the past than it does right now. I feel like they toned that down a little bit, so if that was a little too much for you back then, hey, maybe you'll actually like it now, but it's still a very sweet toasted coconut fragrance. And then I should not have bought this, but I did. This is so, I feel like it's so expensive. All of these perfume brands are coming out with body mist now, but they're charging like $40, $35 for them, when I'm used to like the Bath and Body Works prices for body like fragrance mist. So it's kind of crazy, although I feel like some of these do have less alcohol in them, and let's say the Bath and Body Works mist that you can get for $5 to $10. But I did buy one of these because I did really like the scent. This is the Lake and Skye Cosmic Cocoa Plus Musk. I am a big fan of Lake and Skye's 1111. This one gives me a very airy, cloud-like, sweet coconut and vanilla. It is gorgeous. I would say definitely more comparable to the 1111 vanilla, but I mean, if you already have those, you probably don't need this, but if you haven't tried those and you want a more affordable option, then maybe give this one a try and see if it's something you like. I'm just going to layer them together, but this one was definitely my favorite of all the Lake and Skye body mists. So that is what I picked up at Ulta during their fun summer sale they're doing, and just to check out some of the new arrivals. I did get some good body care and fragrance, I think. Let me know if you guys are shopping Ulta right now. What do you have your eye on? I feel like there's a lot of fun new releases lately. I will have all the products linked down below, as well as in YouTube shopping here that should pop up on the screen. But I'm going to let you go, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.